YouTube family, YouTube family, bring it in, bring it in. Exciting times in Commander's land. I had to hop in here and hop in my first ever live stream because the Commanders made some moves today. Or made one move to set the NFL ablaze, traded for cornerback Marshon Lattimore of the New Orleans Saints. So let's get in here, let's chop it up, and let's divulge. I'm lit. I'm super hyped. I don't know how to act. Flood the comments. Let's get it talking. Let's get it talking. Let's get it chopping. Marshall Lattimore hopped in here, haven't even had a chance to look at the compensation. Pulling it up now. Give me 1 second. Let's pull up this compensation. I'm super excited. Let me go ahead and check this compensation. I ran and had to come talk to the people without checking the compensation first. Come on, tell a friend to tell a friend that Bleeding BNG is live. Bleeding BNG is live. How we feeling? Marshall Lattimore is a commander. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? So we see the compensation. Adam Schefter, full trade. New Orleans gets Washington's third round pick, Washington's fourth, and it's 6 back from the John Ridgeway trade, and Washington gets Marshall Lattimore and the Saints' fifth round pick. I'm super excited. It didn't seem like we gave up too much. And to me, it seems like Adam Peters. I told y'all, Adam Peters is a bad motherfucker, boy. Adam Peters is a bad man, and it seems like we gave up Jahan Dotson in return for Marshawn Lattimore. That's an A plus in my book. I don't think you can make too much more of a progression or a gain than that. We went from a bum to a dog. So right now, I know we went into today having 9 picks. So we lost 3 and then we gained 1 back. So I'm under the impression that we got 7 picks now. Hey, but we got Marshall Lattimore, and I ain't really worried about the 2024, the 2025 all season just yet, because I got Super Bowl winning 2024, or technically 2025, but for the 2024 season. Y'all let me know how I'm feeling. Finally got a lockdown cornerback. Yes, finally got a lockdown CB1, and I'm a little less. I wasn't scared to face him in the first place, but I'm a little less scared to face Philly now because honestly, I think we a better team, but I think that we don't match up with them the best because they got 2 dynamic wide receivers. But now we can't really say that because we got Marshon fucking Lattimore. I've seen him clamp AJ Brown, so I have no questions on if he can do it. We can finally slot our cornerbacks in their appropriate slots. We can finally let Benjamin St. Juste be the cornerback 2 that he's been since he was drafted here. Hopefully our guy Mikey can go back to the slot, even though he's been balling on the outside. And then we got our potential shutdown cornerback that can line up with some of the elites in the NFL. In the NFC East alone, we got a gauntlet of receivers, whether that be Malik Neighbors, whether that be CeeDee Lamb or whether it be A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Well, guess what? We got our Marshon Lattimore now. Yeah, the NFC is wide open now. I think the NFC was wide open before this trade. But yeah, it's even more open now. I think this even puts our hold as a contender even firmer than it was when I woke up this morning. I'm super excited. This is a guy. Let's see Marshon Lattimore. Let's see what his contract details looking like. Marshon Lattimore contract details. What is his contract details looking like? All right. Oh, they already got it uploaded. Oh, they already got it updated. Look at you, Spot Rock. Spot Rock on their best bullshit today. But in 2024, Marshon Lynch has a $600,000 cap hit. Yeah, the Saints were in cap hell. But his annual base salary of $15 million. So I think the Saints are going to be paying a lot of that this year. But this is a guy that's under team control for at least. Well, he can have an out this year, but per his contract, he's under the team control for at least the next 2 years. The next 2 years aren't guaranteed. But I ain't really worried about that right now because I'm really worried about competing in 2024 and dealing with the matters at hand. Like I've said before, I'm not really too concerned about paying elite talents when they're going to give me elite production. And Marshon Lattimore is a guy that has been able to provide elite production throughout his time in the NFL. And he's not super old, 28. It's not a guy like over 30. Now I know we've been scored by the Josh Norman and the William Jackson signings before, but I don't think that this is the case. I think that Marshon Lattimore, if you've been paying attention to him just in the 2024 season, he's been a stud. He's just been injured over the course of the last 2 years. And that started when he was like 27. So I don't really think that has much to do with the age. It's just bad luck because he didn't have much of an injury bug in his first couple of years when he was arguably a top 5 cornerback in the NFL. So I'm super excited. You asked me how I'm feeling. I'm feeling great. How you feeling? I finally feel like we finally got all the hands on deck that we need to compete. Because while we're at 7-2, this roster is flawed in some areas, in some positions. And you know what I've been saying on the channel for a while now is that Jaden Daniels is such an elite quarterback that he's been masking some of the deficiencies that we've been having on his roster. Well, guess what? We got one less deficiency that we had when we woke up this morning. I'm super excited. You can see I can't hide my smile. I think this solidifies us as being the favorites in the NFC. I said that before because Jaden Daniels greater sign Jalen Hurts. But when you got a guy that can lock up the weapons that Jalen Hurts has, so the pass rush is where it needs to be. Not saying that we got any elite pass rushes by any means, but I know after the Baltimore Ravens game, people were like, dude, you can bring in any cornerback and, they're not going to hold up when you're not rushing the passer. Well, guess what? Dante Fowler heard that, and he's just been sacking the quarterback every week since. He was sacking the quarterback in that game as well. So I think that we got an adequate enough pass rush where you got just a good corner. And I think that Marshon Lattimore has the capability of being good. And the biggest reason that I love this move is that we all know Dan Quinn is a DB guy. Joe Witt is a DB guy. And if you guys have been following them since, their time with the Cowboys and things of that nature, they want to play man-to-man. We haven't seen a lot of that this year because we haven't had the cornerbacks capable of playing man-to-man. We got corners on our roster that can't run with me. But Marshon Lattimore gives you the capability of playing man-to-man, of being locked down. It gives you the capability of being more exotic with your blitz blitz. Excuse me. Hey, I can't talk straight. That tells you how excited I am. Gives you time to get more exotic with your blitz packages and your rushes and things of that nature. So it's hey man, hey, we going for the gauntlet. If you wondered what Adam Peters and Dan Quinn thought about the roster, hopefully you got your answer now. They think that this is a roster that can compete for a Super Bowl in 2024. And if you don't think that, I got news for you. I got fucking news for you. Like, dog, we got Marshawn Lynch, bro. Marshawn Lynch. Yeah, what is this? 2015. We got Marshon Lattimore. Yeah, I'm super lit. I need to go hit up my boy King Crawley, his former teammate, to tell him, hey, tell him Marshon hit up Bleeder B&G. We know all the spots in the city where we need to go to, where he can stay safe, but where we can show him a good time, man. But yeah, how we feeling? How we feeling about today's move? Do you think that we're done after our moves today? What else do you think needs to be done for us to become even better? Or do you think that we're finished with what we're doing in the moves today? Marshon Lattimore. I'm gonna just keep saying Marshon Lynch. Huh? Marshon Lattimore is a commander. What number do we think he wearing? I think he wore 23. With the I know he wore 23 with the Saints. And I think that's available. But the last Washington corner that won 23 gave me fucking nightmares. Shout out William Jackson. Hopefully he riding his horses somewhere. Steelers just got Mike Williams. Oh wow. I mean, writing was on the wall once the Jets brought in Devontae. I don't know what they think Mike Williams is going to do. We know that Russell Wilson is a jump ball extraordinaire, but I mean, Mike Williams looking a little washed up, in my opinion. And I don't even know if he's going to be active on Sunday. I don't know if Marshon Lattimore is going to be active on Sunday, but it don't matter. He's going to be active come Super Bowl week when we need him the most. Do I think a contract restructure is coming? Potentially after this year. I don't think that they're going to really talk about it too much during this season. I think they want to let this season play out first. But if Marshon Lattimore is a key contributor and one of the biggest reasons why we're making a deep playoff run, definitely can see a contract restructure coming where he gets a couple more years guaranteed on his contract. And yeah, I when I saw them sirens on my man Ian had I had all my noties on the day. This is a trade deadline, so I wasn't missing no news concerning our Commanders. But yeah, I'm just feeling amazing. This is what good NFL organizations, good franchises do. And I didn't expect this to be a good franchise in technically year one of a rebuild, but we're there. And I've been saying that for the last couple of months. And the NFL is such a fluid league where there's so much parity that I'm not necessarily surprised that we're there because we have, good foundational pieces in from the top to the bottom. And when it seems like my thinking is a lot with our smart front offices thinking, it seems like they think that we contenders as well. So how y'all feel about the Marshon Lattimore move to Washington? Marshon Lattimore is a commander. Go ahead, flood the comment sections because we get a little too stale. I'll just log out and then come back at 4 with our reactions to all the trade deadline moves. But Marshawn Lynch, there I go again. What the fuck? I got beast mode on the brain. Marshon Lattimore is a commander. Didn't really have to give up the farm for him. I know a lot of local beat reporters wanted to act like they had their all ball knower cap on today, acting like they wanted to not bring in Marshon Lattimore because he missed a couple of games here and there. Like they ain't been watching Benjamin St. Juste and Emmanuel Forbes over the last couple of years. I just don't get that. But hey, more power to them. Because guess what? We got Marshon Lattimore, so I can't be too upset and too negative. Yeah. Yeah, we lit. We lit, Randy. We lit, Randy. We lit. Who is this? Oh my God. Oh, my man just saw the Shefty bomb, the Ian Rappaport bomb. Oh my God is right. Because that's the first thing that I said when I saw that notification come across my phone as well. Um, so yeah, I ain't scared of a Detroit Lion anymore. I ain't scared of a Philadelphia Eagle. Never was. Damn sure ain't scared of a Green Bay Packer because their quarterback bound to give Marshon Lattimore a couple of gifts at some point this season. We played him in the postseason. Yeah, Marshon Lattimore is a commander. Super excited. Super lit. Let me know. Y'all think we got any more moves to come? Um, but if it's dying down in the stream, I'll definitely return at 4 p.m. So make sure you hit for that stream. Where we're gonna be talking about all the moves made throughout the entire league. But hey, Washington got its CB1. I'm ready to see the Marshon Lattimore, Terry McLaurin matchups in practice if he makes it to training camp next year. Because like I said, those final 2 years of their contract isn't guaranteed. But I think he will. Make it feel like Ohio 2015 Ohio State again. Um, yeah. Good vibes in Washington. The vibes is high. Adam Peters, you a bad motherfucker, bro. Adam Peters, you's a bad motherfucker, bro. That's really all I can say. Uh, Marshon Lattimore is a commander. Hit subscribe. Come back at 4. We going live again to react to all the moves across the NFL. And yeah, I'll be back later. And make sure y'all go vote. Peace.